What do YouTube? This is your boy Sherry Speaks, and I want to talk to you guys about DC's Legends of Tomorrow, Season 2, Episode 8, The Chicago Way. And in this episode, we learn a lot about this mid-season finale, as far as, the team being set up by Damon Dark, Malcolm Merlin, and Eobard Fawn, in 1927. If any of you guys recall, back in 1927, what was so synonymous in that year, within that time frame? That's right, Al Capone was going to go down for income tax evasion by, you guessed it, Elliot Ness. Now, the only funny thing about this is, in this episode, Fawn sets him up so damn well. First, if you recall as well, I believe Al Capone had one of his operations, he had one of his his liquor stocks, raided by Elliot Ness and his crew. Well, it didn't happen necessarily in his crew. You had Nate trying to impersonate Elliot Ness because prior to that, Capone decided to dunk him in the river. And he, due to that, he had apparently, and due to that, he had severe, I guess you could say mild to severe hypoxia. So he was out with brain damage. So that's what caused Nate to impersonate Ness until he got better. And then some. And then throughout the episode, we see, Fawn, Dark, and Merlin, trying to get that amulet that's so precious to them. We see the legends trying to stop them from doing so, even going so far as to kidnap both Sara and Stein in order to get that. You had Merlin trying to negotiate a deal with Sara, saying, "Listen, I can give you 9 years of your life back." So then that way, you wouldn't have to go through that. What happened with you and on the night of Oliver's father's vote. And then some of the other jazz, you will live a life with happiness. At the end of the day, that's all. Isn't that what you really want? Then we even hear Stein during their capture that Stein tells Sara, I had a daughter. First Sara thinks that it's an aberration. No, it's not. It's real. All the memories he's telling, all the memories, all the things I remember, all the feelings are real. And I have a daughter. Her name is Lily. And so it turns out at the end of the day, Sara, after a good ass fight with her and everything like that, trying to get the amulet in order to save Stein, Sara decides to give them the amulet to save his life. And we gotta look forward to next year's. I can't wait for it to come back on because I will be reviewing it a lot more often. So that means basically my entire week will be pretty much packed for that. But I really enjoyed this episode. It was really cool to see history because I'm a lover of history. Anyone that knows me knows that I love history, and it was really cool to see that being incorporated. This entire show is about history, so I loved it. And you even see Leonard Snart, in Mick's head, telling him, you should go, be who you really are, a criminal, because, sacrificing yourself for the whole team thing isn't as good as it used to be. He even made the analogy between angels and angels and devils, saying that, angels always tell you to do the right thing, but it always gets you killed, whereas with the devil, you have more fun, and you stay alive. And you can tell, Snart was trying to work his way into Mick's old self to turn him against the crew, but that didn't work. Shouts out to him with that. You even hear Eobard Fawn even taunt, the lady, who lost her husband by the name of Rex Tyler by Fawn. He was getting his ass kicked by that damn cold gun, let's be real. And it was pretty cool, to see that happen to it and see Sara whoop some ass too. Merlin, you need to step your defense up, bro, because you got your ass handed to you. But this is your boy Sherry Speaks. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, and all that jazz. Comment what you guys think about the videos and stuff like that. I love you guys. And also, I will be reviewing my Sweet Vicious. I'm actually gonna get ready to go do that now. So I will be back with that pretty soon. I love you guys. Stay up. One love.